you guys, I'm headed out to pull some people out. It's about 10:30 at night, and I got a call, or actually a text, that there are some people stranded out here on the end of the interstate, and it's about maybe in these conditions about 30 minutes from where I'm at. So I'm going to pick up Christian, and we're going to see if we can get to them and maybe get them pulled over this hill so they can make it home. They've got some kids with them, and going to see what it is. The roads are completely covered. I got the truck locked in 4-wheel drive, and it's doing fine right now. No struggles at all. So hopefully it keeps on keeping on, and then we'll make it there and get them out of this sticky situation and get them kids home.
Victim
is got.
He got by a wrecker. Anybody else? Call in.
So we're out here. The 2 recoveries we've gone to have been recovered by the time we got there. So I guess that's a good thing, but we're still out in town. I don't guess I have had any more calls. Nothing right now.
Well, I don't know why they wouldn't call you.
Yeah, I put my number on both posts. We definitely have seen a lot of wrecks, a lot of stuck semis. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's not a ton of snow. I mean, we're talking, I'd say between 2 and 3 inches of snow in most of what I'm seeing.
Scraper.
But it's just ice underneath it. I mean, it's like glass.
That's what
Is he getting back out? Bites back in, it's like
yeah.
And we're in Dixon County riding. The roads are basically a solid pack at this point. Very, very, very slick. I've seen more semis than I can count stuck on the interstate. Cars off in ditches. Jeep stuck, trucks stuck. You name it, they're out here in a ditch. We went out to help a few people, and I'm headed home for tonight. It's almost midnight, so this day's about done. We're gonna go out again tomorrow and see if we can get some people out, just help some people out around here and see what happens. It's slick. If you don't have to be out, don't be out, because man, it is no joke this time around. A lot more ice than snow, that's for sure. it's slick. I've spun several times, even in four-wheel drive, so. Whiteout conditions sometimes. I'm able to go about, I'm running 40 miles an hour right now, keeping it slow. Speed limit here is normally 55, so I'm making progress, but I'm not getting too wild. I feel for these guys out working tonight. I've passed numerous TDOT trucks, salt trucks, and state troopers, and local police departments, and man, they're very, very busy. We absolutely appreciate what they do. I don't think they get near enough credit because, man, when it's days like this, it is long hours and really, really cold and frigid. And, you know, they're making the same money no matter if it's 0 degrees or 100 degrees. So these are long days for those guys, and they're out here doing a job that has to be done that's not very fun. So cut them some slack. I've heard a lot of people talking about the road being so bad. You know, oh, they should do this and they should do that. But man, they're doing what they can do. The roads are just flat bad. Oh, there's a Jeep off right here in the ditch. Kind of see it right here. Way down in there. They're already out of it. I passed it earlier. But, a lot of wrecks out there. Visibility is terrible. Nice and slow going down these hills. There's some big old hills between my house and where I'm at. So we're gonna go cruising. I went and picked up Christian, that some of y'all have seen in other videos, and his better half, and we rode out to a couple people that were stuck and checked them out. And, one of them actually was able to get the car free without us having to pull. So that was actually best case scenario for them. And the other one, about the time I showed up, a TDOT truck and a wrecker showed up. They were they had two young girls in the car, and they were going to get towed. And I got out of there and let them do their job. So. State Park. If you'd like to look up and know where this is, it's Montgomery Bell State Park in Middle Tennessee. See, they've done some work on the road here. The spot that looks clear, it's still ice actually, but they've scraped it down trying to do what they can, so it's better than earlier when I came through here, so they're making progress on these roads. Current current temp is about 4 degrees outside, so it's cold. It's limiting how much snow pushing they can do tonight. It's all just freezing so solid. I'm really surprised there's nobody stuck on this hill right here. Normally there is, but looking good tonight. Last year I pulled a few people off this hill. Looks like they may have got it cleaned up in time that people were able to get up it without running off the road. Montgomery Bell State Park, and we are heading towards the town of White Bluff, Tennessee. Let's say we're about 2 miles from the city. The car coming down through here. First one I've seen in a while. It's about midnight right now. The temperature's falling. We're from 0 to 5 degrees right now, depending on where you're at. So it's a cold one. Some of the coldest temps Tennessee has seen in many, many, many years. I know there's a lot of power outages around the Dixon and Hickman area. Bellevue had some outages, and just a rough time. Hopefully everybody that has or needs heat has got what they need, because it's a cold one. Back to a solid packed road here, just about. The darker area is just glazed over slick ice, very, very slick. I mean, there's not much snow even on top of it. It's all so windy. We're getting about 30-mile-an-hour gust of wind right now. And it's just blowing this snow all over the road, and it's blowing it off the ice that's on the road, making it even slicker. So we're coming into White Bluff now. It's about 20 miles west of Nashville, and towards Nashville on Highway 70 right now. We're just north of Burns, Tennessee. They're all experiencing the same kind of conditions. Saw several cars off in Burns. A couple bad accidents through there as well. Everybody was getting tended to as needed. Tons of police and all the other authorities out there taking care of them. Yeah, I'm coming right through some of the main parts of White Bluff here, and I mean, it is just absolutely a solid covered road. This intersection here, if you go left about, I'd say maybe 15 or 20 minutes of a drive, that's Charlotte, Tennessee. They're also experiencing the same stuff. We may have got another call. Unfortunately, I am not taking any more calls this evening. The conditions have just gotten too bad. Still got a couple texts coming in for people that are stuck, but I can't get out on these back roads tonight. It's done gotten cold enough. I've been able to drive pretty good, and I can still drive good right now, but it's going to go from this to even worse because all the road temperatures earlier, they were higher. So we got a layer of ice and snow on top, but my truck's heavy enough to crush down through it and get traction. But it's getting to the point where even the road is frozen underneath, and it's just too slick. If I went to help somebody, I don't have enough traction to pull them. I can barely pull myself, so I don't have a way to run my winch because it'll just pull my truck. It'll just slide my truck towards theirs. So just not a lot I can do tonight. Hopefully everybody gets where they need to be. I might go ahead and try to swing it, but just don't feel comfortable putting myself at risk like that. And, trying to do it. Absolutely. Like I said, if he doesn't make it home this evening, shoot me a text in the morning and I'll go give him a pull. They were just saying, it was somebody texting on behalf of their dad, and he's in a two-wheel drive S10. Just can't make it up his road, but he's able to get where he needs to be. He just can't get his vehicle there. So they said no problem, and just, as you heard, said that I'm more than happy to help tomorrow. Get a little bit of daylight where I can see what's going on, and just be a little bit safer for everybody. Try to do that. 12:26. It's now Friday, early morning Friday. Coming out of White Bluff, Tennessee. We're heading towards Pedro. So on Highway 7. That's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Stay safe.